Hi, how you doing? I'm making this video to answer a very frequently asked question about my coaching on Fittr. So the question that most people ask because they are uncertain of how the program works is, what do you actually provide for the fees that I'm paying, and how will I be benefited from this? Do you train me on video? How will I be guided about my exercises in the gym? And will you be providing me a diet? And how can I reach out to you over a call? And what is the mode of communication and all that, right? So I'll answer it one by one, all right? But before answering these specific things, you need to understand something. You need to understand that what you're trying to achieve here under my mentorship is to achieve a goal that you have with regards to your own health, body, and fitness, right? And most people come with a goal of losing fat. Uh, they call it weight loss initially. Then I explain to them how that is very different from fat loss. Fat loss is the good version of weight loss, and weight loss is can be anything. You can lose weight even by losing the important elements in your body, like your muscle mass. And most people end up doing that when they do not have a structure to their diet, to their lifestyle, to their training. But that's not what you want, right? So, the most of the people, almost 80 to 85% people, come with a goal of losing weight, and maybe 15 to 20% people they come with the goal of gaining weight, right? And that itself explains that the obesity crisis in the world is really critical. And there are also some people who are, say, anorexic and who haven't been able to gain weight all their life, and for them gaining weight matters, you know. And what happens most of the time is that people are desperate to either lose weight or gain weight on the scale, and it does not really matter to them how they do it when they start for the first time. But what happens is most people start off on the wrong track, right? uh, the easiest way to lose weight would be to eat less, and that's what they start doing. Maybe they go to a generic random nutrition consultant, and they get a generic diet which everyone else is also getting. It's not customized to who you are, your preferences, your medical history, your individual preferences, so that you can carry it for a long time, and so that it directly targets not just your weight loss or weight gain, but also your health. Because ultimately, why you want to lose that weight is because you want to gain on health. You want a better health, right? And how does that happen? That happens when you remove what's not required in your body, that's making your body bad in the first place, right? And you want to preserve the elements that your body needs, right? So what are these elements? Fat, that's what you want to lose. Muscle mass, bone mass, that's what you want to keep and increase over time. You know, you must be optimal. When that happens, your body looks better, because imagine you lose 8 kgs, and out of those 8 kgs 4 kgs muscle, and you lose only 4 kg of fat and water mass. Doesn't make sense. It's bad. It's worse than keeping that 8 kg on your body, than losing that 4 kg of muscle mass. So ideally the goal is to lose maximum amount of fat mass possible, maybe 7.9 kilo of fat loss, and maybe just 100 gram of muscle loss, or at in best case scenario not to lose any muscle at all. That would be your ideal goal. But most people don't formulate their goals this way, right? They just want to lose weight, or they just want to gain weight. And again, when gaining weight, what you want to gain is muscle mass. You don't want to gain fat mass, because ultimately it makes no sense. Also, most people make a mistake of going too fast in their approach by not focusing on how many calories they are eating, what amount of protein intake should they be eating to preserve the amount of muscle mass that they have and to support the bodily functions, the amount of fat that they require in their diet, and also the amount of carbohydrates that they require in their diet based on their preferences and based on their performance, right? Daily activity. So they do not focus on this thing. They go on a fad diet, like low fat diet or a zero carb diet for that matter, and they do it for a few weeks and then they can't sustain it any longer and they go back to what they were doing earlier, and they gain all the lost weight back, right? Or they go on a very low calorie diet without even thinking about the calories, one chapati, one apple, two biscuits, one katuri dal, and that sort of stuff, without really quantifying it. And what they do is they lose a lot of weight in a short period of time, and they gain all of the weight back again, and they're back to square one. In fact, they have gained more than before. Again, they repeat the cycle and they keep on doing it. And a 70 kilo person who just wanted to lose 5 kilo now is at 95 kilos after constant back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. What happened? What went wrong? Well, you sabotaged your metabolism, you sabotaged your health, and you had no structure to what you were doing, right? No matter how your trainer was in the gym, no matter how you were training in the gym, your diet was not structured. Or even if your diet was structured, which generally isn't, you were not training properly, so you're losing a lot of muscle mass, right? So that brings me to your question about what is my role in your fitness journey. So I will help you achieve these goals, be it fat loss or muscle gain or weight gain, in a very healthy manner. So your health is my primary concern, and I will not let that be the second concern. No matter what you tell me, even if you tell me that I have a wedding to attend in 1 month, so I need to lose as much as possible, I don't care if it's healthy weight loss or unhealthy weight loss. No, I will not listen to that. Your health will be my top priority, and the pace of your weight loss hence will be guided by that priority. Okay, so individual to individual, it really differs how much you can lose in a given period of time, because you are a specific individual, and because your metabolism, your medical history, your age, your statistics, how you have maintained your diet and training for so long, how active you have been for all these years, and how you have treated your body, how your hormonal condition is. All these things matter to really, determine that pace of losing weight, and to determine really what metabolic state you are at currently. Okay, so that really brings me to summarize this point, that every individual is different. There is no pace guarantee that anyone can give you if they are also trying to maintain your health at the same time. And I'll really have to observe how you do for the first couple of weeks at your theoretical maintenance calories to see how your metabolic condition is, and only after that we can really see how you do going forward, whether you lose 500 grams a week or 300 grams a week or 1 kilo a week, right? It really depends from individual to individual. But on an average, losing a pound, that is almost 440 grams, to losing almost 700 to 800 grams per week on an average is a good progress, is a decent progress. So if you're in that range, you're doing well. There are some very obese people above the range of, say, 40% body fat, so their approximate weight will be somewhere above, say, 90 kg, 100 kg, 110, 120. So they might lose faster than this. They might lose even 1.2 to 1.3, 1.4 kgs per week on an average. And it makes sense because they are carrying a lot of weight on their body, and it's easier for them to lose rapidly initially in the first, say, 1 or 2 months. And then after that, it goes down, the pace goes down. That's normally how it works, right? But at the same time, we are also trying to maintain your health. And for that reason, we need to constantly evolve your plan based on your results and based on how your body is responding, right? And this does not apply to just the diet. This also applies to your training. So your training also should be customized, and your training should be customized based on what you have done so far, what your experience has been, what your goals are, if you have any injury in your body, and how you should progress forward, right? So so what I'm getting to is structuring your plan is important, and that needs a lot of scientific background, and that needs a lot of logical thinking and a lot of science, of course. And that's what my role here is. My role here is to design and structure your lifestyle, your diet, your training, considering your goal, considering who you are, considering your statistics, your body, and everything, your preferences, and your long term goals, also your short term goals, everything taken together while prioritizing your health. So, structuring it and designing it is my role, right? And after designing, your role is to execute the plans, monitor your progress, and to tell me on a weekly basis that this is how I have been doing with regards to my efforts and with regards to my progress. And every week I will be checking how you are doing, your updates, and if required, I'll be changing your plans, and your plans will evolve based on my understanding and my scientific thinking and my experience of what you need as a change in your plans going forward, right? And that will be based on all these updates that you send me on a weekly basis and that I analyze, right? My role here is not to make you execute your plans. My role is not to tell you that, oh, today you should be cooking this, and you have to make sure that you eat it in properly measured quantities. No, you already know that. You have been given your plan. Your role is to execute it. My role is not to come on video and show you how to do the exercises and to tell you every day, okay, this is our time for training, so I'll train you. No, that's the role of a gym trainer or an on-floor trainer if you prefer to have one. Your role is to execute that, right? My role is to design it, follow up, update it, and take you through the journey to your goal from here. But executing it is not my goal, right? Not my role. Most people are confused when they before they enroll, right? So I guess that helps you understand what to expect from the program, and that also helps you form a basic structure in your head of how the program is going to be week on week and from here on, right? There are several different packages to choose from. You can go for a 12-week package, you can go for a 24-week package, you can go for a couple transformation. But understand this thing that a short period of time is not really enough most of the time to change yourself all the way from point A to point Z, okay? So you have to set realistic goals. Like I said earlier, if your goal is to lose weight, then your goal is not just to lose weight any way possible. Your goal is to lose fat in a healthy way so that you maintain your metabolism, your health, your muscle mass in your body. And if you do that, then the pace cannot be very rapid, okay? Losing somewhere around 440 grams to 800 grams. If you're in the obese category, like very obese category, then maybe even losing a kg to 1.2 1.3 kg a week for people above say 100 kgs. So that is expected, right? If you're somewhere around the range of say 70 80, then losing somewhere around 440 to 800 grams a week is expected, and it's good progress, okay? So keep those numbers in mind and be patient and continue with it. The initial 12 weeks is a very good time to really make the first change in how you eat, how you structure everything, making healthy changes in how you live, and to see the first bit of transformation, the first bit of change. And after that, if you continue with your healthy lifestyle where you are quantifying your food, quantifying your training, and getting everything structured, then in the next few months you can really achieve a very significant transformation, right? And that transformation is not limited just to your body or to the scale or to your clothes. It also directly reflects on your health. Your stamina gets better, your strength gets better, you are much more positive in your mind and can perform better in everything you do. So those are the changes that you're looking for at the end of the day, and my role here is to exactly give that to you if you execute the plans that I designed for you, if you update me and communicate with me regularly every week, and you listen to what I tell you to do. And of course, I won't be giving you a random generic plan saying you have to eat boiled vegetables and, boiled stuff. No, the plans will be completely based on your preferences and your comfort level. So whatever you are used to doing, whatever you are used to doing, eating, for example, you eat rice and you eat your rajma and you eat your dal or you eat your chicken, those food ingredients will be there in your diet. It won't be something alien. The difference is now it will be properly, scientifically quantified, measured to suit your goals and to suit you as an individual. Okay, I hope that explains and really tells you what to expect here. And I'm looking forward to working with you and helping you transform yourself over the next few weeks. Take care of yourself. Let me know if you need further clarification on anything or if you have further queries. Looking forward to speak with you soon. Bye bye. Take care.